Okay, so we're going to tie a mullet shrimp fly, size 12, heavy grub hook by Footing Mill, I think. Going to use some white thread on this one. Use some blue wire, fine, for the rib. Just going to catch that in here. This is the blue shrimp. And bring that down around the bend. Come back up, track down all my wire. On the way back down, I'm going to catch in my shell back. Just going to trim this strip so that there's a slight taper to it. And then I'm just going to put a little, attempt, he says, to put a little cut just on the end of it here, just to make it into a bit more of a point, just for catching it in. This material is a part of shellback, and I think it might be lower flash, but I can't be sure because there's no sticker on it. But there are different similar ones. There's a Vineyard one, and Spectre Flash do similar stuff as well. So there's a whole bunch of these. I like this one. Gonna catch it in here. Try and keep it top of the hook as much as I can. This one has a sort of a backing on it, which I just find handy for a bit of strength and durability. So tidy all that down. So I'm going to need some dubbing. Not adding a tail to this. You could add a tail. I'm going to add some fibers out the front of it, all right. So this electric blue SLF. There's a bit of yellow after getting in there, but sort that out. Wax my thread. Some of these threads are pre-waxed, but there's no harm adding an extra bit of wax to your thread. Keep it sticky. So get my SLF, dub it on. I have to dub it on fairly heavy because I'm going to be teasing it out with a needle or Velcro afterwards. So dub on a generous amount. I don't want it too tight. Okay, probably need a tiny bit more. So I'm not sure who came up with the blue shrimps, but whoever it was, mullet definitely seemed to like them. Just going to pull my sheet over the back, catch it in. I like to have the sheet fairly wide. See, it's not quite gone around properly. It's a bit better. So say a couple of loose turns first. Let's get your shell back where you want it, and hopefully you'll be able to see the colour of this shell back. It's really nice. So caution, that's just the way it is with your thread. The thing isn't, you know, don't panic about it. We've got everything pretty much sorted. Get our wire. It's up to you. I like to do it in this one turn at the back first. I might just have hitch that just to stop it slipping. So your wire coming over. Take your time again. You know, make sure that you're happy with it. So just tilt it at a bit of an angle so I can see how it's looking. Get your wire up to the front. Trim it off. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit of dye blue mallard. So it's silver mallard, dye blue. Just want to add a couple of fibres out the front here, just to make it look a little bit more shrimpy. Okay, just going to add okay, so I'm just going to add a hitch over the top of that. I'm going to add one underneath as well. You can push that back if you make sure that you're not blocking the eye out, that's all. Okay, so there's my blue feelers. Now if you want you can whip finish, but I'm just going to add a bit of lacquer to this at the moment. Just going to run some along the back and cover my thread. And let it dry in. Trim that off. It's not going to go anywhere now, the lacquer on it. Get our Velcro. Very gently tease out some of our material. To help us with this as well, we can grab a needle. Bit of glue stuck on this needle, I'm using a big needle here because the Velcro is teasing it out and I don't want to get a small needle caught in behind my light wire rib and then potentially break the rib. So got our legs teased out. You can spend as long as you like really at this part. I'm just going to trim them just to that length of the hook, and there it is. Okay, so you can play around as much as you want with Velcro on it. Again, if you want, that's probably dry now, you can just get a blue marker. Just colour in the thread at the head. And there you have it. Just a little blue flashback shrimp for mullet.